deadline was today, we're going to still get, there's more terms to be worked out. There's delays, extensions. Uncertainty still exists for investors, and we certainly saw that play out today.
Yeah, trade's certainly part of the story. A big part of the story today, too, are the president's continued attacks on the Federal Reserve, now extending those attacks to the Bureau of Labor Statistics after getting data that he didn't necessarily like, calling those numbers rigged earlier. We've been talking about that throughout the program. I should note, we spent a lot of time talking about what's going on with treasuries today and what's also happening with stocks. Don't forget about the crypto market. A sea of red there. Bitcoin down another 2%.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like the bond market is a little bit more urgent today, Tim. Really,
it's still $113,000 for a Bitcoin.
Yeah, Matt, you should go find those that key for your Bitcoin so you can do something with it.
27 basis points on the 2-year Treasury yield. When was the last time we saw that? August?
Unbelievable. The move.
Yeah, it's been at least a year. All right, 15 seconds to go until the closing bell right now, and we are looking at drops that we haven't seen since May, or actually a little bit of a recovery into the bell here. We were down at one point when we kicked off this program at 3 o'clock, 1.7% on the S&P 500. Nope, we're still down about 1.6%, so almost that. 62.37. Yesterday we were above 6,400. The Dow Jones Industrial Average. I'm looking for Dow 50,000, and right now we're trading down to 43,588. The Nasdaq, the biggest loser of the bunch, off 2.25%.
Yeah, quite a narrative reset, right? And you've got traders now adding to bets on Fed interest rate cuts in September. Who'd have thunk? S&P 500, though, guys, most names in the index lower today. 358 to the downside, Katie, 145 to the upside.
Yeah, let's take a look at the sector breakdown here. A lot of red to talk about. You have big tech is the biggest decliner on a points basis. When you take a look at sectors, consumer discretionary also taking a big hit as well. If you are looking for a bright spot, there's a little bit of green there in healthcare. A lot of that coming from Eli Lilly. There's a plan that U.S. health officials are considering to expand Medicare weight loss coverage to GLP-1s. So you can thank Eli Lilly for that little bit of green on the circle, Carol.
That's mostly a tomato that is largely ripe. I'm just going to say that. Let's get to some of the individual gainers. And there are some big ones, which reminds us that even in a market where there's volatility or it's down on the day, that there can be some outperformance. Always happens. So I'm going to go to what is the top gainer in the S&P 500. Ticker is MPWR. We're talking about monolithic power systems. This stock soaring in today's session, up about 10.5% here at the close. It's a semi-device company, $337 billion.